Imagine waking up on a chilly Monday morning. The shrill sound of your alarm clock shatters the brief rest you managed to squeeze out of the night. As your eyes reluctantly open, the weight of unfinished tasks looms over you like a dense fog. Your inbox is already brimming with emails demanding immediate attention, and your to-do list feels like an endless scroll of impossible expectations. The day hasn't even begun, yet stress has firmly gripped your mind. A quiet whisper of doubt sneaks in. How will I navigate this day without falling apart? In moments like these, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, it becomes clear that a plan of action is needed. Cultivating a positive attitude isn't something that just happens. It's a skill, a discipline you can develop to face life's challenges head-on. A positive outlook isn't just a sunny disposition, it's the light that guides you, helping you find meaning, manage workloads, and embrace each day with purpose. Life is a long, winding journey filled with trials and setbacks, but it's also a canvas for growth and discovery. Ancient Stoic philosophy provides timeless wisdom, offering tools to maintain serenity and optimism even when chaos threatens to engulf us. Imagine a compass that points you back to calm amidst the storm, a way to navigate the turbulence of life without losing yourself. These teachings are more than theoretical musings. They are practical, actionable lessons to rediscover inner peace and guide you through life's most challenging moments. One transformative step is embracing the adventure of trying new things. Life often becomes stagnant when routine takes over, leaving us stuck in cycles of predictability. The antidote? Step outside your comfort zone. Think about the activities you've longed to try, but never dared. Why not take the leap? Perhaps it's something small, like attempting a new recipe, or something grand, like learning a language or pursuing a hobby you've always admired from afar. The key lies in the act of trying, of saying yes to experiences that challenge and expand you. Stoicism teaches us that stepping into the unknown isn't just an external act, but an internal shift. Marcus Aurelius captured this idea perfectly. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Trying something unfamiliar transforms not only our abilities, but also our mindset. The fear of failure begins to lose its grip as you realize that the act of trying is, in itself, a victory. Consider a moment when you challenged yourself and discovered something unexpected. Maybe it was signing up for a dance class despite your two left feet, only to find joy in the rhythm and movement. Or perhaps it was starting a garden and marveling at how nurturing plants nurtured your soul in return. Each new experience adds richness to your life, shaping you in ways you couldn't have predicted. Change, as the Stoics remind us, is inevitable. Resisting it leads to frustration, but embracing it opens doors to growth. Each time you venture into the unknown, you build resilience. You learn not just to survive change, but to thrive within it. Personal growth, after all, is rooted in courage. The courage to fail, to stumble, and to rise again. But what happens when fear whispers in your ear, telling you it's safer to stay where you are? The Stoics encourage us to see fear not as a roadblock, but as part of the journey. Fear exists only when we allow it to paralyze us. By taking that first small step, fear begins to dissolve, and with each successive step, you build a stronger, braver version of yourself. Imagine life as an adventure where each challenge is a portal to new discoveries. Like a tree bending in the wind, adaptability becomes your strength. With each new experience, you cultivate the flexibility to face life's twists and turns. Stoicism teaches us to welcome the unfamiliar with an open heart, for it is through these adventures that we truly come alive. Yet, trying new things is only one part of the puzzle. just as vital is how we treat ourselves along the way. Too often, we are our harshest critics, quick to berate ourselves for every misstep. What if, instead, you became your greatest ally? Self-compassion is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. Treat yourself with the kindness and patience you'd offer a dear friend. When challenges arise, rather than spiraling into self-doubt, gently remind yourself that growth comes through effort, not perfection. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle reminds us that while we cannot control external circumstances, we can always control how we respond. When you stumble, choose understanding over judgment. When you fail, choose encouragement over criticism. These small but profound choices create a foundation of resilience. Think about how often negative self-talk creeps into your mind. You miss a deadline, and your inner critic screams, "I'll never get it right." But what if instead you paused and said, "This is a chance to learn and improve"? Such shifts in language may seem small, but they hold the power to transform how you see yourself and your capabilities. Over time, this positive inner dialogue builds a reservoir of strength that helps you navigate life's challenges with grace. Self-compassion isn't about ignoring your faults. It's about recognizing them as part of the human experience. Failure isn't a final verdict. It's a step in the process. As Seneca wisely observed, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Embracing your imperfections with kindness allows you to move forward, not out of fear, but out of love for the person you are becoming. Imagine the relief of letting go of self-criticism and embracing self-compassion. Picture yourself facing a challenge and, instead of panicking, pausing to remind yourself that you've overcome difficulties before and can do so again. Each act of self-kindness becomes a building block in a life filled with calm and positivity. And from this place of self-compassion, the seeds of positive thinking naturally take root. When you begin to view the world through a lens of gratitude and possibility, you unlock a powerful strategy for navigating life's storms. Stoicism teaches us that our perception shapes our reality. As Epictetus said, "It is not things in themselves which trouble us, but our opinions of things." By choosing to focus on what is within your control and shifting your thoughts toward the positive, you create a mindset that thrives even in adversity. Every moment is an opportunity to plant the seeds of optimism. When challenges arise, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this? How can I grow?" These questions redirect your energy away from worry and toward action. Positive thinking doesn't deny the existence of difficulties. It reframes them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. The journey to a calmer, more optimistic life begins with these practices: embracing new experiences, showing compassion to yourself, and training your mind to focus on the positive. As you walk this path, you'll find that life's challenges no longer feel like insurmountable barriers, but opportunities for growth and transformation. Imagine standing at the edge of a daunting challenge. The road ahead looks steep, filled with twists and turns that seem insurmountable. In such moments, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, but Stoic wisdom reminds us that even the greatest mountains are conquered one step at a time. The first step in embracing this journey is to cultivate the power of positive thinking, a tool not just for optimism, but for resilience and transformation. The world isn't inherently good or bad. It's our perspective that shapes its meaning. Epictetus beautifully encapsulates this idea. We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. This realization empowers us to take control of our thoughts. While life may throw unexpected hardships our way, we always have the choice to respond with calmness and clarity. Positive thinking becomes a shield, deflecting negativity and redirecting our focus toward what truly matters. Think about a time when a minor inconvenience disrupted your day, a missed train, a spilled coffee, or an unexpected delay. In the heat of the moment, frustration may have clouded your mind, making the issue seem larger than it was. But what if, instead of reacting impulsively, you paused and reframed the situation? Perhaps the missed train gave you a chance to enjoy a book, or the delay allowed you a rare moment of stillness. This subtle shift in perspective transforms what feels like a setback into an opportunity. The key to mastering positive thinking lies in mindfulness, being fully present in the here and now. Too often, our minds wander to regrets about the past or worries about the future, robbing us of the peace found in the present moment. Stoicism encourages us to anchor ourselves in the now, to observe our thoughts without judgment, and to gently guide them back to a constructive path. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what is within my control? This question refocuses your energy on actionable steps, fostering a sense of empowerment. Mindfulness isn't limited to moments of meditation. It can be woven into the fabric of everyday life. Imagine savoring a morning cup of tea, feeling its warmth against your hands, inhaling its soothing aroma, and tasting its subtle flavors. In that simple act, you are practicing mindfulness, fully engaged in the present, free from distractions. These small moments of awareness accumulate, grounding you in positivity and helping you navigate life's complexities with a steady mind. But positive thinking isn't just about reframing challenges. It's also about cultivating gratitude. Gratitude, from a Stoic perspective, is a deliberate practice of acknowledging the good in our lives. It's a way to shift focus from what we lack to what we have, from dissatisfaction to contentment. As Marcus Aurelius advised, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Gratitude transforms our outlook by fostering a sense of abundance. Start by taking a few moments each day to reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Sometimes the simplest joys carry the greatest weight. It could be the laughter of a loved one, the warmth of the sun on your skin, or even the quiet comfort of a peaceful evening. These reflections serve as gentle reminders of life's beauty, even amidst its challenges. Imagine carrying a gratitude journal with you, jotting down moments of joy and appreciation as they occur. Over time, this practice builds a reservoir of positivity to draw from when life feels heavy. Gratitude doesn't erase difficulties, but it provides a counterbalance, reminding us that even in darkness there is light to be found. Stoicism also teaches us to extend gratitude to the hardships we face. While it may seem counterintuitive, challenges are often the crucible in which our character is forged. They teach us patience, resilience, and strength, qualities that emerge only when we confront adversity head-on. As Seneca noted, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. By viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth, we shift from a mindset of resistance to one of acceptance and learning. Consider a difficult moment in your life, perhaps a failure, a loss, or a period of uncertainty. While it may have felt overwhelming at the time, reflect on what it taught you. Did it reveal inner strength you didn't know you possessed? Did it lead you to a new path or a deeper understanding of yourself? Gratitude for these lessons doesn't negate the pain, but it transforms it into something meaningful. This practice of gratitude also extends to our relationships. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day, deepening your connection with them and fostering a sense of community. Stoic philosophy reminds us that we are part of a larger whole, interconnected with the people and world around us. Expressing gratitude strengthens these bonds, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Holistic health is another cornerstone of Stoic wisdom, emphasizing the balance between mind and body. Caring for both is essential to cultivating calmness and positivity. Imagine your body as a vessel carrying you through the journey of life. When we neglect this vessel, whether through poor nutrition, lack of exercise, or inadequate rest, it affects not just our physical well-being, but also our mental clarity. Stoicism views physical care as an act of respect for oneself. Eating nourishing foods, staying active, and getting enough sleep aren't just acts of maintenance. They are investments in your ability to face life's challenges with strength and resilience. Regular exercise, for instance, isn't just about fitness. It's a way to channel stress, boost energy, and cultivate discipline. Similarly, restful sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, allowing your body and mind to recharge. But holistic health extends beyond the physical. The mind, too, requires nurturing. Practices like meditation, reflection, and mindfulness help us maintain mental clarity and emotional balance. Take a moment each evening to reflect on your day, what went well, what you learned, and how you can improve. This simple exercise fosters self-awareness and helps you approach the next day with renewed purpose. Imagine your mind and body as a garden. To flourish, it needs care, sunlight, water, and nourishment. Neglect it, and weeds will overtake it, stifling its growth. But with attention and effort, it becomes a sanctuary, a place of peace and vitality. This is the essence of holistic health, a commitment to tending to every part of yourself, creating harmony between the physical and the mental. Through the practices of positive thinking, gratitude, and holistic health, Stoic philosophy offers a roadmap to navigate life with resilience and grace. It reminds us that while we cannot control every twist and turn, we can control how we respond. And in that response lies the power to transform our lives, one step, one thought, and one act of gratitude at a time. Picture a quiet evening after a long day. The world feels heavy, the challenge is endless, and yet there's a whisper within you, a quiet reminder that peace is possible. This peace isn't found in the absence of difficulties, but in how you approach them. Stoic philosophy teaches that the way to serenity lies in balance, the balance between ambition and acceptance, between striving for more and appreciating what is. Finding joy in what you do is one of the most profound steps toward cultivating calm and positivity. It's easy to think that joy comes from external achievements, but Stoicism flips this idea on its head. True joy is not in the outcome, but in the process. Imagine yourself immersed in an activity you love, not for any reward, but simply for the act itself. Whether it's painting, gardening, writing, or solving problems at work, the flow of being fully present brings a deep sense of fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about finding satisfaction in daily tasks. He believed that even mundane activities could carry meaning if approached with the right mindset. When you arise in the morning, he wrote, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. This perspective transforms routine moments into opportunities for gratitude and engagement. Washing dishes becomes an act of mindfulness. Completing a work project becomes a chance to contribute. The joy lies not in the task's grandeur, but in your presence within it. Yet finding joy isn't always easy, especially when life feels like a relentless cycle of responsibilities. Stoicism offers a powerful tool to navigate this. Focus on what is within your control. If you're facing a task that feels overwhelming, break it into smaller steps. Celebrate each tiny accomplishment, no matter how insignificant it might seem. These small victories are what build momentum, turning drudgery into progress. Joy also comes from aligning your actions with your values. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Are your daily efforts contributing to your sense of purpose? If not, consider how you might realign them. For instance, if creativity is important to you, find ways to weave it into your work or hobbies. If connection is a priority, dedicate time to nurturing relationships. When your actions reflect your values, even the most challenging days carry a sense of meaning. In moments of frustration or fatigue, pause and ask yourself, what can I find to appreciate in this moment? It might be as simple as the sunlight streaming through a window, the laughter of a coworker, or the satisfaction of completing a task. These moments, though fleeting, remind us that joy is often found in the small, ordinary experiences we overlook. Gratitude deepens this sense of joy, especially when extended to the people around us. Imagine a colleague staying late to help you meet a deadline, or a friend offering a listening ear when you need it most. Acknowledge these acts, not just to them, but to yourself. Reflect on the ways others contribute to your life, and you'll find a profound sense of connection and appreciation. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that joy isn't something we chase. It's something we cultivate. One way to do this is by embracing simplicity. In a world that constantly urges us to do more, have more, and be more, Stoicism reminds us that less is often more. The pursuit of excess, whether in possessions, achievements, or experiences, can leave us feeling restless and dissatisfied. But by focusing on what truly matters, we create space for contentment. Imagine clearing the clutter from your life, both physical and mental. What would remain? Likely the relationships, passions, and moments that bring you genuine happiness. Simplifying your life doesn't mean settling for less. It means making room for what truly enriches you. This practice aligns with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature, embracing the rhythm of life without being swept away by unnecessary desires. As you simplify, you'll discover another Stoic principle, the power of setting achievable goals. Goals give direction to our lives, providing a sense of purpose and progress. But not all goals are created equal. Lofty ambitions can inspire us, but if they're unrealistic, they can also lead to frustration and burnout. The key is to set goals that challenge you while remaining within reach. Consider a mountain climber scaling a peak. If the summit feels impossibly far, they might become discouraged. But by focusing on the next handhold or foothold, they make steady progress. Each small step brings them closer to the top, building confidence and momentum along the way. Life is much the same. Break your goals into manageable pieces and celebrate each milestone. These moments of achievement, no matter how small, fuel your motivation to keep going. Stoicism also teaches us to detach from the outcome. While goals are important, they shouldn't define your worth or happiness. Instead, focus on the effort you put in, the things you can control. As Epictetus advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. By adopting this mindset, you free yourself from the anxiety of results and find joy in the process itself. This approach doesn't mean you should abandon ambition. On the contrary, it encourages you to pursue meaningful goals with clarity and intention. When you align your efforts with your values and focus on what you can control, you not only increase your chances of success, but also find fulfillment in the journey. Imagine a painter working on a masterpiece. Their focus isn't on how others will perceive the finished work, but on each stroke of the brush, each blend of color. They are fully present, immersed in the act of creation. This is the essence of Stoic goal setting, finding joy and purpose in the effort itself. Life, after all, is a collection of moments, not a single destination. By approaching each moment with mindfulness, gratitude, and intentionality, you create a life rich with meaning and resilience. Joy is not something you find, it's something you create. One thought, one action, one moment at a time. Imagine yourself at the end of a long day. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson. As you reflect on the day's events, a calm realization settles over you. Life is not a battle to be won, but a journey to be lived with intention and grace. This moment of clarity is a testament to the power of Stoic philosophy, a philosophy that teaches us to find peace amidst chaos and meaning in every step of the journey. Setting achievable goals is not just about striving for success. It's about creating a life filled with purpose and direction. These goals act as milestones, guiding you through the ever-changing landscape of life. But they also serve as reminders to stay present, to appreciate the progress you've made rather than becoming consumed by the distance yet to travel. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This simple truth underscores the importance of approaching goals with a clear and focused mind. Start by asking yourself what truly matters to you. What are the values that anchor your life? Perhaps it's creativity, connection, or personal growth. Once you've identified these, set goals that align with them. For instance, if growth is a core value, you might challenge yourself to learn a new skill or take on a project that stretches your abilities. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. Each goal becomes a reflection of who you are and who you aspire to be. But life rarely unfolds as planned, and the path to any goal is often riddled with unexpected twists. Stoicism teaches us to embrace these detours, viewing them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. When faced with setbacks, pause and reflect. What can I learn from this? How can I adapt? These moments, though challenging, are where true resilience is forged. Imagine a sailor navigating rough seas. The waves may toss the ship, the wind may change direction, but the sailor's focus remains steady. They adjust the sails, recalibrate the course, and continue moving forward. In the same way, your goals may shift as life unfolds, but your ability to adapt ensures you remain anchored to your purpose. Equally important is the practice of self-reflection. Take time at the end of each day to review your actions and intentions. Ask yourself, did I make progress toward my goals? Did I act in alignment with my values? What can I do differently tomorrow? These quiet moments of introspection deepen your self-awareness, helping you grow not just toward your goals, but as a person. One of the greatest lessons Stoicism offers is the reminder to focus on what is within your control. This simple yet profound principle liberates you from the weight of unnecessary worry. You cannot control how others react to your efforts, the outcomes of external events, or the unpredictability of life. But you can control your thoughts, your actions, and the effort you bring to each moment. By channeling your energy into what you can influence, you free yourself from the burden of what you cannot. As you work toward your goals, practice patience. Great things often require time to unfold. Imagine planting a seed and watching as it slowly grows into a towering tree. The process cannot be rushed, but with care and attention, the results are transformative. Your goals are much the same. They require consistent effort, resilience, and faith in the journey. This journey is not a solitary one. Along the way, you'll encounter others who walk their own paths, some whose experiences intersect with yours. Cherish these connections, offer encouragement, celebrate their successes, and learn from their struggles. Stoicism teaches us that we are part of a larger whole, and our interactions with others enrich our own lives. Gratitude plays a vital role in this process. As you pursue your goals, take time to appreciate the support, opportunities, and lessons that come your way. Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you of the abundance in your life, even amidst challenges. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you cultivate a mindset of contentment and resilience. As you navigate the ups and downs of your journey, remember the words of Epictetus. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, living fully in the present, embracing life's uncertainties with grace, and finding joy in the effort itself. Picture a life where each day is filled with purpose and presence, a life where challenges are met with resilience, achievements are celebrated with humility, and even the smallest moments are infused with meaning. This is the gift of Stoic philosophy, a roadmap to a life of calm, positivity, and fulfillment. In the end, the true measure of a life well lived isn't found in grand achievements or external accolades, but in the quiet contentment of knowing you faced each day with courage, intention, and gratitude. Every step of the journey, every lesson learned, every act of kindness, these are the threads that weave the fabric of a meaningful life. As the day fades into night, you close your eyes with a sense of peace. The world may be unpredictable, but within you lies a steady compass, guiding you toward a life of balance, purpose, and joy. This is the enduring legacy of Stoic philosophy, a timeless reminder that amidst the chaos of life, serenity is always within reach.